Yo, so what's up, y'all? I'm gonna press back on the video for me. Um, in my last video, I had said, or I had showed y'all me and my friend Jackson for me. We're gonna go drop off the basket or whatever, and for me, Shorty wasn't at her crib, and I told you I would give you an update of how the gift basket, of how the gift basket went, right? I mean, so I'm gonna start off for me with the day, right? He was supposed to do it today for sure, right? And I'm at school, whatever, chilling for me, whatever. And I was going to walk home, right? Just cause that's how I was feeling. So I was gonna walk home, right? So the final bell rung, I get a call. It's Jackson. He gonna say, "Yo, bro, can you come with me to go drop the gift basket?" Now I'm like, "Damn, bro. Now I have to walk to his crib instead of my crib." For me, his crib was already on the way, but for me, right? So I go to his crib, or whatever. We basically like took that shit through, planned it out a little bit, and then we started walking to her crib. That shit was like a whole miles away, basically, right? So, and mind you, it was like 80 degrees outside, bro. Right? We're walking, whatever, and we make it to like my street. So I'm like, let me drop off my shit at the crib, right? Go ahead, drop it off or whatever. Now we walking straight to her crib now, right? And then we get like from me like 2 streets away from her crib. He texts low. She wasn't at the crib. She wasn't at the crib. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know this didn't just happen right now. And then he goes say she's over here. She's probably picking her little brothers up from school. I give her the benefit of the doubt. Most likely she's going home now, right? So we keep walking, and then he checks low again. She's not making no progress to her crib. She's walking around, going to stores and shit. That's in the area, and we actually stopped for like a good 5 minutes, and we're like thinking this shit through what we're gonna do. Like, and I was like, let's just since showing up to her house uninvited to go do that for me is already weird a little bit. Let's just go the extra mile and just meet her wherever she's at. Just show up on her because he had her location, so we could just walk to wherever she was, right? So then that's what we start. That's what we do. We start walking, whatever. We go past her house. She's still not like going to her house. She's still like in the area, but like still not going to her house. So we had to. Like, we were forced to go. For me, so we keep walking. Now we get closer, right? And then now he's getting scared. I don't know why he was getting scared. Like we've been playing this through. Like he shouldn't have been scared, right? But he got scared or whatever, right? And we put into some random person's driveway, and we start. And he's getting his nerves off or whatever. And then I tell him, yo, bro, like her location says she was in Duncan, right? He's like, bro, but I don't want to walk into Duncan. That's gonna be mad weird or whatever. I'm like, but we have to do it somehow. It's now or never. For me, he literally said that himself, right? And then we 2-3 minutes and that person drive through. They had kicked us out. Not really kicked us out, but like they were on the cameras and started talking to us through the cameras, and we just left. I mean, and then we're on the same street as where she's at, right? He's getting scared. Whatever. I gave him the basket. I was holding the basket for me, and I'm now I have his phone in my hand while I'm checking her low. He has the basket, so he's using his eyes and I'm using his phone. It says he's in Duncan. We go to Duncan, but now we're in the back of Duncan, and he's like, "Yo, bro, I need you to." What I was gonna do is basically be like, I was gonna look for her, right? See where she was exactly. And as soon as I go to turn the corner to go check, she was right, like she was literally down from me going this way, and I was like, the wall's right here. I was right here, basically at the corner, and I'm like, oh shit, she's here. Oh shit, she's here. Right? Yo, bro, he's leaning on the wall. Try not to laugh. The hell? He's leaning on the wall, trying not to laugh or whatever. And as he turned the corner, he's on the wall like this with the basket in his hand. He gave her the letter for me, and then I want to just for me watch or whatever. I didn't record it because it was for me an apology letter. Why would you record an apology letter, right? But why would you record an apology for me? But what the letter said basically was for me, sorry and shit like that, apologizing, and then asking her if they could try again for me, keep talking. And then me, since I knew he was just gonna let her go, I was like, "Want to read the letter though?" And she was like, "Nah, I'll read it when I get home." She took the letter, and she started walking back home. First of all, bro, she turned the corner and said, "Oh, right." She take whatever for me, and then I say, "You gotta read the letter though." She say, "I'll read it when I go home." And he was like, and Jackson said, "Oh, okay." And then she go in for a little hug or whatever, and then she get on her going over her thing, keep walking. That was a good like 6-7 second interaction, bro. We after that we walked into Dunkin' because we don't want to like trail behind her for me, but we walked into Dunkin', and then I just started laughing at him. Why was it a 6 to 7 second interaction, bro? Why was it so fast? Why didn't it take longer, bro? First of all, why did she? I could see why she didn't read the letter, but like she should have read the letter for me. It would have been more heartfelt for me. But after that, we walked up to Dunkin', chilled there for a couple minutes for me, and then we started walking back home. So damn. So I was walking today for a good hour straight. I mean, but yeah, I was laughing at him in the Dunkin' or whatever. Yeah, right. We go to CVS or whatever, and we was reading some info about the party, and then he gonna say, "Oh my gosh, look." And I'm thinking it's one of the texts from the party. No. She texted him back and it said, "Yes, we can try again." Yo, bro, when I tell you I took his phone to read that shit, I read it, I dipped off on him. Yo, bro, why was I happier than he was? Because low key, it was on me. So it made me feel like I was getting my little shit back. But obviously it was for him, right? But yeah, bro, that shit was chicken. That shit was green for me. Yeah, chat. Make sure y'all always there for y'all friends, bro. For me, I said this in the last video. BS Village could be. I talked about this already, but chat. When you get caught up, bro, and you choose and you know that locking in is the only way to get out of the situation for me, and you choose a girl, make sure that you for me. Yeah, you was doing bad for me. You might have got caught up doing some shit that you really wasn't supposed to do. You might have got caught up talking to more girls, but chat. Once you make this real this because this is a real decision that he made. He literally like for me. He chose her because he really messed with her for me, and now he's planning on locking in with that a little bit for me. And that was a decision from him or whatever, right? But like now he needs to take initiative and being loyal, not doing stuff to get him caught up, not doing anything to cause any more problems for me. And it's like you need to treat these girls correctly, bro. Like you only come across a good woman a couple times in your life, bro. And it's like the earlier the better for me. And obviously good for him. Obviously I'm still in the game. I'm gonna get my shit soon though, bro. Y'all gonna see. But chat, treat these girls correctly, bro. Especially if you hurt them in any type of way, you broke their heart, whatever, and you want to get that back, and you want it to only be them this time, and you basically like quitting the game. Do that, bro. But make sure you do it correctly. Make sure their feelings are now uprisen. You feel me? Make sure you now treat them good from now on. Make sure you're not causing any problems from now on. Make sure you're not playing her face from now on. For me, and be honest with yourself, bro. And be honest with her. For me, an honest relationship is always a good relationship. I mean, and even though you may not always like the truth is always the best, bro. And I mean, I be telling that to people in my school, and they just never understand. But that's some real dead roast for me. And I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro. Like getting caught up and bagging that shit back is a very big possibility, bro. Just because you get caught up doesn't mean you should quit. I mean, like, yeah, you could go move on to the next, but that doesn't mean that you that. But like, that's not like what you should do for me. You can always get it back, bro. No matter, I don't know, but like what I want to say though is no matter how hard or yeah, how hard you get caught up, there's a possibility of you getting it back. That's what he did. He got it back, me. Like, don't think negatively. Think positively. Think about all the positive outcomes. For me, think positive all the time, bro. Like, there's really a possibility, bro. And I'll for sure put some more out advice. Hold on. What the heck did I just say? What did I just say? I'll make advice videos on this situation deeper or like in more depth in a way because I made videos of how to get caught up and get that back but still be in the game. But getting caught up and then for me going from the game and you getting caught up to now locking in with that female, that's a different story, bro. It's definitely a different story. So I'll see if I teach y'all a little bit of that in one of my next videos. But until then, make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe, comment any questions y'all got, and yeah, like for me, I catch y'all. Hold on. Think positively, not negative. Always think about the positive before you think about any negative. Get the negative out of your head. I mean, but yeah, chat. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Done with the perkies, I don't even feel like it's working. I was playing the bench, I was lurking on the block where they plotting no murking. You don't even know I was hurting. I was fucked up, a bitch, I me hurting. And I think she did it on purpose. I can't fuck with the hate, I'm allergic. I feel like they had me on standby. See the